up, hurry, hurry up.
What it do, folks? It is your host, Sensei, on Popcorn and Pork Rinds YouTube channel, and today is 12/27/2025. Remember when I used to do story time and what would you do? Well, today what I'm going to do is I am going to do a what would you do, but I'm going to steal it from Facebook because, yeah, why not? And I'll put the little thing on the screen so you can see it, and we're going to read it together because remember, I used to do that, but this is kind of like the close for 2025, right? Maybe somebody will write in and finally close out that story time, but I don't know. We'll see. Here we go. And this is called Cool Stories on Facebook. I got to clear my throat. Here we go. I called off my wedding 3 months ago. It was the hardest decision of my life. Yeah, right. But the right one. Ooh. I was left with a $2,000 dress hanging in my closet. A ghost in silk and lace. A ghost? I listed it on Facebook Marketplace for $500. You can actually see the reflection of you in the TV. I'm gonna leave it. Not editing. Nope, leaving it. Where was I? A ghost in silk and lace, like Casper, I guess. I listed it on Facebook Marketplace, the fucking dog shit place where everybody lists everything for $1 billion fucking dollars. Although it's not worth that much, but anyways, I digress. For $500. Ooh, see, she a real one. Just to get it out of my house. A man messaged me, "Would you take $200? It's all I have." Broke, poor. My daughter's getting married. I lost my job at the plant, but I promised her a beautiful dress. Why would you? This story sounds like bullshit, but we're here for it. I told him to come over. Ooh, you know what I mean. He arrived in a rusted truck. Why you had to call the man out like that? Arrived in a rusted truck. Okay. He looked tired. Working man tired. Didn't he lose his job? He ain't working. He ain't working. That's that stressed, I'm drunk and didn't sleep very well look, probably. He held out 2 crisp 100 bills like they were gold bars. That's weird. I looked at him. I saw my own dad. It just went sour. Who worked overtime for years to buy me braces. I can't sell it to you, I said. His face fell. I understand. It's worth more. No, I said. I mean, I can't take your money. I handed him the dress, the veil, and the shoes. Ooh. My wedding didn't happen, I told him. But I want this dress to have a happy ending. Please, let your daughter give it a good story. He cried on my front porch like a bitch. No, it didn't say that. Well, obviously, because you could read it because I put it on the screen. A grown man sobbing into a garment bag. Yesterday, he sent me a picture. His daughter looked radiant. She was laughing. The dress finally got its party, and I finally healed. Ooh, man. Well, that was a feel-good story. God, and I'm over here adding my commentary over it. Shame on me. Shame. Anyways. I used to do this thing called What Would You Do? And people would send in their story. These are real stories of situations that they were in. And I would read them with my little commentary, right? Well, of course, I haven't been here for a while because things have happened. You know, room caught on fire and hit a deer, and brother had stage 4 cancer. Mom got hurt and fractured some vertebrae. Mind you, she's blind and in her 80s. So a lot has happened this year. And also I had story time where there was a certain gentleman that wrote a very long story time, and he was supposed to give another edition to it, but you know, people are going through it, so it's understandable. But I would like to close that out. But I mean, if it has to just die on its own, I guess it is what it is. But moving into 2026, who knows what it's going to look like, because this whole year has been crazy. You know, people have been losing friends over the current climate of what's happened in the political sphere. And of course, I've branched off and I do the other channel, which is Sensei. But I'm kind of giving up on that because I don't want to put out content that, is going to draw in people that are just going to be mad and upset at everything that I say and do, because it is very hostile. It's been hostile on the internet for a very long time, but it's worse now. But I don't know. Moving forward, I would like to do something different, but we shall see. But I just wanted to let everybody know, thank you still for the support that I do get, here and there, although I haven't been consistent. And, everybody just keep your head up because, trials and tribulations, and I'm pretty sure that whatever you're going through, you can pull through. I know it sounds cliche as hell, but I strongly believe it, because if I can do it, that means you can do it, and so on and so forth. So keep your head up going into 2026, and your boy Sensei is out. See you next year. Cooter Show, it's the Cooter Show, it's the Cooter Show on Pickles and Pepsi. Cooter Show, it's the Cooter Show, it's the Cooter Show on Popcorn and Pepsi, or whatever said before that. Cooter here.